I say, here at Kajun Reseller, if you give me an offer, and I'll take it with no problem. I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let them have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it.
Hello, and welcome everybody. Good morning on this TGIF. Ready for a great weekend, yes. First in the morning, chat this morning with that Pie Point, earning to Yellow Brick Road, Miss Fimora herself. The Shamrock Pixie in the house. We have Flippin' Frozen, Miss Joyce, and Mel at Castlevania Reseller. Good morning, hello, each and every one of you. So how are you doing this morning, Tommy?
Doing good. It's nice, bright, sunshiny morning. So I'm doing good. I'm feeling energized. I actually had a decent night's sleep for once. So I'm doing great this morning.
Good night's sleep do help. And also in the morning chat this morning, good morning and hello to Record Crate. That's Mr. Adam. If y'all like some morning coffee time and check out some of the albums and music and different topics that he talks about in his morning show before my show goes on. With the morning coffee with Adam, go ahead and check them out. Don't forget to put your links in the chat so everybody can go and check, make sure they're subscribed to you so they can enjoy the music and all the things you talk about in the morning. Adam. So I know this morning, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm curious. Were y'all able to take any pictures of your daughter on the motorcycle yesterday?
I didn't because I was driving. So I'm not sure if Destiny did or not, or if she had, because she was following behind us in the truck. She might have had the cam on in the truck too.
Oh, okay.
Because we have a dash cam in it. I'm not sure. We'll have to check in with her.
Yeah. So let everybody know how that went yesterday with that surprise that she was able to ride with you yesterday.
Yeah. So yesterday, I mean, I've been riding a motorcycle for many, many years, but yesterday I went for my actual endorsement, my final road test, and I passed naturally. You're allowed a score of 25, and what it is, you get a point for each error. Mm-hmm. You have up to 25 errors. I did have 11 of them that I made a mistake on, which they were all like traffic check mistakes. I wasn't. He didn't feel.
Bring your head all the way across.
Yeah, he didn't feel I was checking my blind spots enough. But I mean, I use my mirrors. I have my mirrors where I can see all the way up until like right next to me. So, but I did good. There was another guy there. He got 22, so I felt pretty good.
Wow.
And then,
so how difficult is it when you're taking the test? As far as, is it just like a driving test and you just have to get endorsed when you go to take the riding test? How did they do that?
Yeah, well, they're not checking you so much for like road rules like they do when you take your regular driver's test. It was real simple. The test took about 8 minutes, and basically what he did is they want to make sure that you're using your brakes properly. So like if you're going to go, and I mean, it may vary, maybe they do them different, but it seems to be pretty consistent, because I YouTubed all sorts of Wisconsin Class M tests just to see what they're really sticklers on. And the big thing in Wisconsin is make sure your left foot goes down first, because they want to make sure you're using your rear brake. Very, very much check your blind spots. Over exaggerate your turn, because if they don't see it, they don't count it, And you have to be able to do a U-turn on like a residential side street, not a big wide side street. You have to be able to do a U-turn without putting your feet down.
Oh, okay.
You can't, if you put your foot down, then that's a negative handling of your bike. So they don't care how slow you do it. They don't care about any of that. It's just don't put your foot down. Those were the big things. The hardest part of the test is, you're already nervous because you're being tested.
Right, exactly.
And like I said, I've been riding, so my ability to handle, shift, stop, control the bike or whatever, I wasn't worried about that. What he said is sometime during this whole test, I'm going to throw my hazards on for 2 to 3 seconds only. When you see the hazard, and they're following you in a follow vehicle, you got a little Bluetooth.
Oh, okay. That was yeah. Okay.
And he's like, when you see me turn my hazards on, just raise your hand, raise your left hand. So it's like, amongst all of this and being nervous and paying attention to where you're going, and the couple of the roads that he took me on, they're kind of potholy and rough, and making sure that I'm paying attention to him in the mirror the whole time while paying attention to everything else. That was the part for me. I did catch it, I did see it, and I was so happy when he did it because now I didn't have to worry about that.
Right.
But yeah, it was just basically 8-minute test. He took me around. He has you change lanes. He has you pull over and park and then take off, then pull over, do the U-turn. And he has you do an emergency stop, which he just wanted you to get up to about 15 miles an hour. And then when he says stop on the Bluetooth, stop as quickly as you can without putting your bike into a skid or taking too long to stop.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't say you have to stop within a certain amount of feet or you have to anything like that. You just stop as fast as you can while maintaining.
Oh, okay.
It was a real easy test. If you been riding, familiar with a bike, you get your temps, take your written test, get your temps, get some road time in, you have no problem with it.
Right. I want to say hello and welcome in the morning chat here. We have Punisher, Jennifer Hayes in the house, and if y'all didn't notice, I did her and put her link in the chat because I do have it saved in my private chat so I can grab it, cut and paste.
Good morning.
Miss Jen, JRKR in the house. Good morning. Larry M. Good morning. And Tamara, yes, she's the one that got the 5 point this morning. Let's see. Motorcycles are scare. They scare me.
Well, see, I've been riding motorcycles since I was about 14. I raced motocross when I was younger. I've always had road bikes. Like I say, I've always rode them.
Mm-hmm.
I just never got endorsed for them. I don't know. Up until now, for some reason, I guess I never found a need. I mean, it's just one of those things that, yeah, okay, I shouldn't have been riding without the endorsement, but I just did. Never been pulled over. I guess it's now that I got my dad's bike, I didn't want to risk of getting pulled over and getting it towed or something.
Exactly.
So I was like, okay, I know how to ride. Just go get the endorsements, $22,
Right.
So, but I love them. They are scary, like especially around here in the city. I never was scared riding a bike. Out here, because we're in the country, it's a little scarier, especially like at dusk because of the deer and things like that that'll run out in front of you. But other than that, I'm totally comfortable on a bike.
Well, the thing I understand her point on that, but the thing for me is when you're riding on the road and you see motorcycles that come by you, but the thing about it is the way they're swerving into in between, like if there's two cars and they come between the two cars, that's what scares me because the way they're going so fast between vehicles while you're on a highway. And it's just a matter of, hopefully they make it home safely, because of the way they drive.
Right. And I've taught a lot of people how to ride a motorcycle, and things like that are very not cool to do on a bike. And I tell people all the time, I was like, as soon as you disrespect the bike, it's going to hurt you.
Exactly.
You got to be much more vigilant when you're on a bike. You have to be much more alert and pay way more attention than you do in a car.
Exactly.
You just have to. People don't see you as well when you're in a vehicle, and it just takes one little mishap to get into an accident. And when you get into an accident on a bike, even at low speeds, you still can end up very hurt or very dead.
Right. Also, I want to welcome this morning in the chat. We have Miss Susanna. Thank you, and thank you for coming, and good morning to you as well. Adam says, "And wearing flip floats, Johnny."
Oh, I think he's talking about, yeah. I see people on motorcycles, and it drives me crazy that wear flip flops or shorts.
Oh, okay.
You know, I think then people are insane that wear flip flops or shorts. I mean, I go out like today. It's 80. We're gonna go for a ride, but I will have jeans on. I will have a long sleeve on, and I will have a jacket on. And I'm not into the big like Harley boots or anything, but I will have a closed foot shoe on.
Appropriate for that in case if something were to happen, because you never know.
Right. And in Wisconsin, we don't have a helmet law. You don't have to wear a helmet. And I don't usually wear a helmet in city riding, but as soon as I'm going to get on that highway, which around here we have to hit a highway if we're going to leave our town.
Right.
I wear a helmet because, man, I've been hit by a June bug once not wearing a helmet at 65, and it felt like somebody hit me with a brick.
Right. Marion, good morning. Hello and welcome. And yes, I had a good time last night. There was a lot of good and nice pieces. And so thank you. I did buy a good bit of stuff last night because, again, it was going for some good pricing. Had a couple little challenges of some good auctions going on as far as back and forth. But in the end, she had a lot of nice stuff in her auction last night. That was Hemlock Lady. She had a first auction last night. Everything basically started at $5. And that's another thing when I see people on the motorcycles too. It's when they're not having a jacket on or they're wearing shorts, and yeah, that's just crazy when you on that type of vehicle. Because you just never know when somebody might not see you or distracted, and so that's why I'm very much when I'm driving, I'm constantly looking at my rearview mirrors when I see motorcycles, due to the fact that I want to see where they're going, so I can be careful as well. And sometimes it's just a matter of a second that something can go wrong.
Yep, absolutely.
Tommy, does your motorcycle have a windshield? Okay.
A windshield. My bike did have a big, better style air jammer on it. I don't care for those because those are the ones that don't turn with your handlebars. They're like mounted to the frame of the bike. So even when you have your handlebars turned, it's still pointing straight. I took it off. I didn't like it. It was old. It was worn out. And I took that one off. So right now I don't have a windshield on my bike. I do have a fork mount windshield to put on it. I'm just not sure if I'm going to or not. And they're nice because it deflects bugs. Your oncoming wind isn't as bad, and a little bit more protection. But also, in order for me to do that, I have to move my headlight. I have to move my gauges and remount my gauges and everything. And I'd like the setup I have with my gauges right now. So I don't know if I want to do that or not. So I haven't decided. Rebecca, the Flippin' Crooters, her husband, he was just recently in a motorcycle accident. One of the damages on his bike was the windshield, which is the same style I have. So if I decide not to go with the windshield, I'm going to donate that to him for his bike to replace his.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, Jennifer, that's a good point too that I've noticed a lot here anywhere. It's the way they swerve between vehicles, even if they're side by side on a highway, and they just go between them, zigzagging on the road, speeding, the whole 9 yards. That's a question I have for you. Whenever you're driving a motorcycle, what is the difference? Because I know, like say for example, the speed limit is 45. I'm going 45, but then these motorcycles fly by. Is the speed different on a motorcycle than on a vehicle? It's the same.
Absolutely not. When you're on a motorcycle, you abide by all the same rules of the road, whether it's speed, passing, it's the same road rules. The people that are going and squeezing in between cars, I see it all the time. There'll be a freeway, the freeway's got construction, there's an accident, and you'll see the motorcycles riding down the white lane divider between the lanes. Highly illegal. I think it's crazy. I would never trust the fact that there's not some buddy out there that's gonna be like, watch this, and swing their door open.
Exactly.
I would never do it. If you have someplace you have to be that bad, you probably should have left earlier.
That's the way I think about it too. Also want to welcome and hello to good morning to Cali Reseller. Good morning.
And we have crazy riders around here. The crotch rocket guys are really bad for it around here. They, you know, the ones that are going down the highway at 50 miles an hour, popping their wheelies and everything. There is a time and a place for that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done it. I had crotch rockets. I was in a stunt club, and there's times and places for that. The highway where people are traveling is not it.
Okay, Jennifer had made a comment here. She said my best friend had made he has a YouTube video where he was driving wheelies down I-95.
Yeah.
And also, hello and good morning to the rehomers. That's Miranda, and she says today is the day for her massive fall palooza auction. Don't mind it. Don't
miss it, I think is what she meant to say.
Okay.
I think. I'm gonna go there and set a reminder for it right now.
Rocket. Wow.
Yeah, like I say, those ones that are doing wheelies and stuff down the highway, that's not the place. You know?
Right.
Is it cool? Yeah, it's cool. Does my daughter get excited when she sees it? Absolutely. Do I get excited? It's kind of like, dude, look at dude. But I also know he's going to end up in a ditch down the road.
Exactly. Because there has been a few times that I've seen where I'm driving on a main highway and you're side by side with a vehicle on your side, and then all of a sudden you see this motorcycle come right between y'all so fast, and it's like, Lord Jesus, I hope you make it. And then here I am a little further down the road, and there he is on the side of the road by a state trooper. So yeah,
I would never try to squeeze through cars. That would just, and I feel very confident in my ability to ride. But like I say, I've been riding since I'm 14,
right.
48, so I got a lot of years. But it's not that. It's the fact that it's not that I don't trust my ability to be able to squeeze in between two cars. Mm-hmm. I don't trust them two cars.
Right.
You know, that they're going to do and maintain straight and not put the squeeze on me. You know, I just.
Exactly.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I've seen that too many times happen on the highway.
It ain't worth it. If you're going to ride a bike, respect it. Respect the rules, drive safe. If you want to play, absolutely, there is a time and a place to play on your bike, but I don't think the open road is it.
Exactly. All right, I'm going to put this one in the link again because, Jennifer, I don't know how you've been doing on your watch hours. I have been breaking out the link for you to have people go and check out your channel and set some video playlist to help her get her watch hours. While we're doing this, I'm going to go ahead and if anybody has not yet been able to check out my links to support the channel with coffee mugs and t-shirts. Here's the link for the 15-ounce coffee mug. And this is the link for the t-shirts. Now remember with the t-shirts, when you pick your color, before you place your order, it will let you know and show you what it would look like on that particular color. And you can pick your size and then it's shipped directly to you when you place your order. So that's the links for those, and of course the link for Jennifer's channel. My hours are going nowhere. Wow. Let's see if we can help her try to get some hours. I don't understand why that's not working.
Sure.
It's like this weekend, I just noticed between yesterday and today, I had to. Oh, by the way, for those who are in the chat, the video from Monday is back up. It took 36 hours when I edited it, and when I edited it, I did not cut or clip or cut anything out of the video. What I did was I actually took, she's still under 300 watch hours.
Oh.
Wow.
You know, I'm gonna have to do what I did for me, Nate, and Anthony when we had the show. And other people could do this too. It'd be awesome. We got some good view hours on the show. When I'd go to Walmart, I'd go to all their demo computers they'd have up, their laptops, and their cell phones, and I'd play our show. And I'd let it run.
Oh my God, I never would have thought of that.
Yep. And I let it run, and we got a heck of a boost.
Wow. You hear that, Jennifer?
Yep. Anybody that just go in there, just go to YouTube, on their demo computers and just start playing her videos.
Jennifer says she tried. I tried to do that, Tommy. But what I was going to say about the video from Monday is it is back up, and I did try to go through, and the only thing I was attempting to do is blur out some information that was shown on that channel. And I did talk to a representative of tech support through YouTube. I have my records of information that he said that I should be okay, that he didn't see anything that would damage my channel or take that video down. And so, but it took 36 hours to upload back up the blurs, and I don't think it worked. So, but I do have the information from them, but it is back up. And if anybody has any questions or anything you want to see the video, it is back up in viewing. But the thing about it I couldn't understand is after it re-uploaded again, I had like 3,600 and some different numbers for my watch hours. But once it completely went back and re-uploaded, it went down to 100 hours. So I don't know how and why that happened, but that was weird. Also, good morning and hello to Dave's Egg and Thrifting Goomba. Hello and good morning to each and every one of you.
Here, a few up, Johnny. Flippin' Frozen put in a comment there.
Let's see.
With a question that I would like to know the answer to too.
All right. Anyone else going to the eBay celebration today at 3? You can still register for it, just won't get the goodies. Now you see, I don't understand that because I did register and I did get one of my shirts that I had to pay for it, that I came in and I wore it yesterday on my show. Now I didn't realize it was that soon already. I didn't realize it was today. I will. I'm just curious to see what they're going to do because they sent me this thing where I had to do a like a profile thing for it, and I did register for it, but I never got the goodie bags, so I don't know when that's going to happen. But I did register when it first came out.
And I did too. I registered and Destinie registered. We each registered under our own stores. So we're registered, and I got the reminder emails and everything for that. We have not gotten any goodies.
I haven't either. Now I did register, like I said, right when it first came out, within maybe a week or two.
Yeah.
Did everything. You had to verify your account and all your information and all that stuff, and I did all that. But yesterday I had some update that they wanted me to finish with. I think it was like finish your profile or update your profile or something. I did that yesterday, but yeah, I don't know anything about when it was.
We did that. Like I say, the day that they sent out through the message center, we both went and registered. We did everything. We got the confirmation that everything was all good. We'd be receiving our.
I did too, yeah.
Swag, but we have not. Neither one.
I just wanted them to do it after the fact because I thought the thing about it was that you would have it for it.
Yeah, that's what I was on.
Yeah.
Did you get yours, Frozen? Did you get goodies?
But she said she just registered. Wait, let's see. Oh, you can still register for it, but you won't get the goodies. Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure. Did you get yours, Jen? Donna?
And I did, Donna, respond to your email, so I hope you got that. It took me a day though, but I responded.
So is that supposed to be through eBay that we're gonna have to watch that? I'm trying to remember what I didn't get no notification.
Let me see. Let me check the message. I think
I'm looking
at me a link to it. I don't know if it's an eBay link or.
Would that be through your messenger on eBay or eBay?
Yeah, that's where I just got mine. Yesterday or day before I got the reminder thing.
The thing I got was last chance to join the stream celebration. I got that notice yesterday.
Let's see. I'm trying to see where I got it.
I didn't see where they even told me anything about when it was going to be either. I mean, I knew it was coming soon, but
I don't see it in my eBay messages.
I wonder if they sent it to us in a regular email.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking now. Usually things like that, I don't delete that on my email till after.
Right. Yeah, I need to go back and look for it.
But yet I can't.
The eBay 25, yeah. But did you get your swag stuff, Flippin' Frozen?
From eBay. Okay, here. Oh, it is in the messenger. They sent me the reminder on the 24th, yesterday. See, ours was at noon because of noon Pacific time, which would be what, 2 here, I believe.
2 to you, 3 me. Yeah. So I don't even see a reminder that it was for today. Just got a thing that said last chance.
It was in my messages yesterday. They sent it.
It says
Messages
meet our speakers and the lineup, register, which already did that a while back. They got the thing about the guest speakers.
Yeah, it starts in 2 hours, 34 minutes, and 17 seconds.
Okay, yeah, you got to hit the link to it. It looks like connect to the eBay account. I did all that already, but why am I asking me to do it again? I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. Good story.
Let's see when I got a lineup of all the speakers. That's all I see. I don't even see anything about. Yeah, I see all my stuff is in my celebration thing, but I don't see where you can connect. Okay, I guess I'll have to check it when it gets closer to 3 o'clock. Not everyone is getting the same thing. Some are getting more items. But did you get your items yet, Flippin' Frozen? Oh, she got her T-shirt and stickers. Yeah, I didn't get anything yet. I did get my shirt, but I paid for that one separate. I remember asking they did ask in your when you signed up for it, they even ask you what size you wear. So yeah, but that was just something I did to where I actually bought one when they were available. So that's interesting. We'll have to see what happens because yeah, I didn't get anything yet.
Me either.
And I know they did say each package was going to be different. I guess at the time you signed up, I'm not sure how that works or how long you've been with eBay. Maybe I'm not sure because they did ask all that when you signed up for it. And I was getting the same thing, so I'm getting more. Yeah, and I think it has to do with a lot of the time you've been with eBay, most likely. But yeah, I didn't get anything yet either, so we'll see what happens. She said she just got a shirt sticker. All right, let me go ahead and put the link in the chat. Let me get it. Private. That's gonna be an interesting thing. I'm glad somebody reminded us for it. Thank y'all for reminding me. I didn't realize it was today with everything I've been doing as far as working and all.
Yeah, Donna said she's been with eBay since 1998. Only got 2 items.
Ouch. Well, I guess that theory's out the door.
Maybe it goes by volume, like how much you sell. Like if you're a man.
Oh, maybe so. I'm not sure. Yeah, but maybe. For her to be that long through with them, you think they would have given more than just a T-shirt and stickers.
They probably go by how much money you make them. Is how much money they're.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's a theory.
Yeah, you never know. I'm just wondering why they're not all out yet, because I know that the thing was that way if you would have you wearing a wearables or whatever at the time of them doing it. And so,
right.
Unless I get it today in the mail, I don't know. I didn't see anything yet. I've been looking. Let's see. If you link. Oh, that was what I wrote. Also, good morning and hello and welcome to Where Did It Go? Where Did It Go? Oh, hello. That chat flew by. And all right, I'm curious on where I saw that.
I did not know that.
Natty Pie. That's what I'm looking for.
I didn't realize I wasn't subscribed to Cali Reseller.
Yeah, they do a weekly human. I forgot her name. They do a Friday show every Friday.
Yep, I see it. Friday night hangout.
Yeah.
Those out. Well, I'm subscribed now with notifications, so I'll check you out. Trying to find new people to to watch because I love everybody here, but
Mhm.
I want some new voices, some new faces, some new content.
I don't know why I don't see it, but evidently Natty Pie is here.
Money for Mars, maybe eBay will give me a pat on the
Good
back.
morning. Hello. How you doing?
Hey, Paul,
Hey, hi guys, how are you?
I'm great.
we're doing.
TGIF.
Yes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not that it makes any difference
Yeah.
these days, but
Right.
so what's happening?
Samuel, just another day.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hear you. I just got home. I had to go pick up my auction winnings from last night. Too much stuff. Oh, I heard you guys talking about your
Celebration.
so eBay, yeah, oh my god, I only had one coffee. Obviously the one coffee is just not cutting it these days.
right.
eBay celebration paraphernalia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mine came in yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I got
What
some
did you get?
I got some cool swag.
All right. Let me. Let's see what you got.
I think this is for Apple. eBay
Oh,
mouse.
mouse. Okay.
Got that. I know what this is because I already have one. eBay charging bank.
Mm.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I ordered. I didn't want to get myself one in case I didn't want to get depressed them not having my size, but I got Sandy an eBay shirt.
Oh, cool. It's a cool color.
Yeah, it's that it's almost like that stay dry stuff. It's very light. So imagine that though, 25 years already.
Yeah.
Wow.
They've gone through so much stuff, and I'm hearing all the stuff that now Amazon's going through. I have a whole bunch. I got like 120 items to send up to Amazon, and I don't know if I want to do it now anymore.
Right.
Are you guys selling on Amazon?
No.
I have a few books on Amazon Merch Fulfilled. I don't have anything FBA.
Yeah.
I'd like to get into that. I think I'm not sure.
I didn't. I mean, I've had my Amazon account since 05. Sold only very few things. Once I started using Inventory Lab, it makes the process super easy. So
Okay.
that's when I started doing it.
The only reason I don't know if I want to get into the FBA thing is I mentioned, I think it was like last week, maybe the week before on the show here, is I'm tired of chasing inventory. So
Yeah.
the whole retail arbitrage thing isn't really appealing to me. I want to move more into the pallets where I don't have to spend time chasing inventory. I can invest more time into listing inventory and have the inventory come to me. And I know with buying liquidation pallets and stuff, a lot of that isn't Amazon worthy because if Amazon wants to see an invoice or something, you can't show the chain of custody of the product. And
Right. Exactly.
so
Exactly. Well, that's like me. I do a lot of toys. I busted my ass, pardon my French. I busted my ass to get ungated in like Star Wars and Marvel Legends and stuff. And then Amazon owns the buy box.
yeah.
For like 50 cents more than and they sell it for 50 cents more than I pay.
Oh, wow.
So with fees, I'm losing money, So I think, I guess the pallets are a good idea because not everything is totally destroyed. You still get some great stuff in there. But I look at it as lately, I'm thinking the older stuff that is not like everybody. I could show you a Marvel action figure. There's probably 1,000 or 10,000 of them listed on both platforms right now.
Yeah.
But you go with this what is this? This peace dollar coin this peace dollar coin, there's probably maybe 100. So it's easier to get the what they call, although eBay doesn't have it, it's easier to get the buy box.
Now, when you're showing the coin, are you on managed payment?
Yeah.
What was the thing about that where you couldn't do coins and stuff once they changed to managed payment?
Yeah, you
How does
can't.
that work?
You can't do cars. You can't do coins. There's a lot of stuff you can't do anymore because the eBay. It's business basically.
Right.
eBay's protection is gone.
I love managed payments, but one thing that hurt me with going over to managed payments is I did a lot of medical supply.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't do those anymore.
And I can't do those, and those were great money makers for me. So anybody that's not on managed payments, I'll tell you. Now, I never told people what I sold, but now since I can't sell it, I'm gonna tell you. But I used to go to our thrift store over here. They get a lot of donations from our hospital, like oxygen tubing, medical braces, cervical collars,
Wow.
and wrist braces, cryo cuffs, like for your shoulder injuries or your knee surgery. And I'd make a killing on them. I'd pick them up over there, oxygen tubing. I'd pick up for 10 cents, 50-foot things of oxygen tubing, put them in a lot of 3, get $20 for them.
Nice.
The cryo cuffs, I'd pay $5 for it. It's with the cooler and the hose and then the cup. I pay $5 for those. I'd get 60 for it on eBay, and all that stuff would sell within 24 hours. Now I can't sell that stuff.
Yeah.
So, if anybody has the abilities to pick up that oxygen tubing, ships first class. It's light. You can usually get it cheap. And
let me just say something too. Yellow Brick Road, I'll have it in the mail tomorrow. Sorry about that.
Medical supplies was one of my favorite sellers. It was one of the things that I kind of held back on sharing publicly because I did so well with it. But now, if y'all can get it up there because.
Yeah, let me ask you this though: if you're saying all medical supplies, is that including things like the test strips and stuff like that as well?
I know Anthony does, and he says publicly with like diabetic test strips, he does phenomenal with and sells like almost.
I do too.
Yep.
But I have some of my store when we changed over to managed payment, and they didn't take it off.
No.
No.
All my stuff, even tubing got pulled.
Pat from the Nurse Flipper, she still does a lot of medical stuff, and it's
That's
still
funny
solid.
because yesterday, the day before, I just ordered some filters from my CPAP, but I used I didn't say what it was.
Does that have the a medical prescription thing on it or no?
No, I ordered it right by that number, by the part number. And I don't know if that's how I got around it, but that's what I did. And let me address one thing, please.
Go ahead.
Key lime kisses. I to be brutally honest, I don't know. I hired a VA. I'm getting so many weird emails. People are pissed off, like, why are you sending me this? And people say, oh, I just subscribed or whatever. So I'm sorry if you got bombarded with something on Instagram. I can't tell you the last time I was on Instagram.
I gotta take this real quick.
I don't utilize Instagram as much as I should. I use, because it's more of a pain to share like your listings on Instagram because you gotta, you can't do links on Instagram. But I do notice a difference if I take the time and I'll like go through my listings on my phone, screenshot them and upload them to Instagram. I do notice an increase in my sales.
Yeah, that's what I've been telling him.
I just haven't been doing it because, like I say, you got to go to eBay, you got to screenshot your listings, then go to Instagram and then upload it and hope the people are going to go to your profile link, to get to the item. I wish Instagram would make it easier to post your item so they can go and purchase it. Now, I know there's a lot of people that sell directly on Instagram. I haven't attempted that yet.
Yep. I was telling Johnny that. I'm saying, listen, there are so many people that want to be monetized. I did get monetized a few months ago, and I'm trying. That's why I hired the VA, virtual assistant. I am trying my best to boost up my channel, and it's a part-time job. Like, I made a video for a video preview of the auction we're doing today. And I told him, I said, can you just get me some action on this? Here's the link. Here's everything. So I can remember when I did the big one for 9-pound hammer. I mean, I did like 8 hours worth of promotion on that thing, and it worked. It definitely did work. But 8 hours, not doing anything else but that's a part-time job for somebody.
Right.
It's amazing. You know, people think that, I'm going to get monetized and it's going to be all gravy and everything. I think I'm doing under $30 a week because 99% of my videos are lives.
Yeah.
So it's people, you know, it's like anything. People think that if it's easy money and stuff, and it's really not.
No, it's a lot of work.
Yeah. I would be willing to donate a $20 Starbucks gift card. I don't know if you guys want to jump in on this. If we can get Jennifer Hayes to show on the screen live.
Oh.
I will donate $20 gift card, Starbucks gift card, or Dunkin' Donuts to Jennifer Hayes. Maybe Johnny wants to jump in, and I forget your first name.
Tom.
Tommy
2.0.
Cool. Maybe we can get something going to get Jennifer Hayes live on screen for the first time ever.
Well, I'll tell you what me and the Shamrock Pixie would do, because we do the coffee mugs and the decals and everything.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do a custom coffee cup, whatever you would want on it,
for Jennifer Hayes.
With Jennifer, like her channel or something like that. We'll do a Jennifer Hayes coffee mug. I'll donate that.
All right. What do you think, Jennifer?
So you don't drink coffee. Well, you can put tea, hot cocoa, coffee, whatever you want in it.
Margarita.
There you go.
So I have a question on that, because I see a lot of different comments in reference to the eBay, Amazon thing. Because the reason I'm not getting into that is because I hear so many negative things, like points, and you have to have this and that, and all that other stuff. I find that's just a lot for somebody who hasn't done it before to actually start getting into. What are the pros and cons of even doing either FBA or managed merchant fulfilled?
I look at it a little differently, I think, than most people. When I go home, when I take a ride home, I'm there for 3 to 6 weeks. When I did strictly eBay, I have to shut my account because I don't know when I'm coming home.
Right.
And all I got to do is have somebody buy something the first week I'm gone, and then, well, I can't ship it for 30 days. So they're going to get pissed at you. So the last time I did it, I had 600 and something listings. I removed them all, ended them all.
Right.
FBA is like you're hiring an assistant and a warehouse. Everything's here. You print the label, you box it. It tells you what warehouse it's going to. Bang, it's gone. Wake up in the morning. Oh, we just sold this item. We just sold this item. Great. You're doing all the work. Fantastic. I can still be away with my family and not have to worry about it.
And I'll tell you, with me and Destiny, our end game, and this is why I signed up for Amazon with intent to getting into FBA, is when our kids, which are 12 and 14 right now, are out of the house, whatever. Me and Destiny want to invest in a nice quality RV, and we want to travel. I would not be able to do eBay on any sort of scale and live that lifestyle, because I can't haul around a ton of inventory with me.
Right.
But with Amazon FBA, we can still travel from city to city wherever we want to go and still source. Obviously, you'd have to get into the retail arbitrage part that I'm shying away from, but we can do that on the road from any location because we can go, we can get it, box it, ship it out to Amazon.
Exactly.
We don't have to store it. We don't have to ship it. We don't,
Right.
So that was a real big perk with Amazon for us. I would also say if you're living in a small 1-bedroom apartment and you don't have a whole lot of room, like Paul says, you got a whole warehouse you just send it to, and you don't have to worry about an inventory system. You don't have to worry about having all these different shipping supplies and having space to store all this. So I think Amazon FBA is great depending on how you want to do it.
Yep. Yeah, one of my, like Yellow Brick Road is saying, one of my toy distributors will ship to Amazon. The problem is after shipping and everything else, because then if they ship it now, Amazon has to do the prep, so that's $1 a piece. I'm already losing.
Right.
If I was buying toys at 50% off suggested retail price, a whole different ball game.
Mm-hmm.
Whole different ball game.
So is it more of always having to be wholesale items that you have to send into Amazon, or is it just?
No, I was always under the impression. Yeah, I was always under that impression, but you can do used items. I forget what his name is in Oregon. He used to be on YouTube every single day, and he opened up a prep center, and he used to talk about getting old electronics, and he hired people to work for him, and he has like so many things on the bench, and he tests them, and then he wraps them in bubble wrap and sends them to Amazon, sticks the label on the outside. And JRKR, I need to send your winnings there the other day. I just don't have your info. I have yet to send. The only used thing I've sent to Amazon is video games. That's it.
I have sold merch fulfilled on Amazon, like used food process, a lot of kitchen appliances.
Oh, okay.
As long as they're like in really, really nice condition, I would sell it as used and upload the pictures of the press. So I have sold used things on there too. It's always made me a little bit more skittish to sell them on Amazon versus eBay, but I did do quite well, and I kind of stopped doing. I'm not sure why I stopped doing that.
All right. Money from Mars has it right. Chaz, Side Hustle Network. I guess he just got way too busy because he did open his own prep center.
JRKR asks if anybody's noticed the increase in sales with managed payments. She says hers has been quite a bit better. It's hard for me to say whether I noticed a difference in sales with managed payment. My sales are a lot better since I've been on managed payments, but so has my work habits been better. So it's hard to say if it's because it's managed payments or because I'm actually doing more.
I can say on that one, for me, it's been about the same, except for this week. For some reason, I haven't had that one sale yet this week.
Really?
Last week it was getting sales every day. But this week for some reason it's not as busy as before. But I find it's about the same or a little bit better, not as big as I thought it would be. But yeah, it's about the same for me.
And I'll say the same thing, Johnny. Last week I killed it on eBay. I mean, it was just everything I listed sold within 24 hours. Everything, literally.
Right.
And this week has been a little bit slower.
Right.
Yeah, I have.
Same here. Yeah.
I only have 25 items back on eBay, so I don't.
As of this morning, I think I have like almost 1,160.
Now, see, 1,160. Sorry.
Pieces.
So you got 1,160 listings. What happens if you were to go home to New Orleans for a week to see the family, or 2 weeks or whatever?
I do my handling time. I extend it to where I have an automatic message sent to someone who buys something, letting them know that I'm out of town. Like when I had to go and sell our house in New Orleans, I basically did 7 days, 11 days out, and every day I went back on, and you can do like an increment of 5 thereafter.
Right, exactly.
Until it gets closer. And so what I did was I was always on my eBay store, and I had anyone who came in and bought something, I sent them an automatic message letting them know I'm out of town. I hope you did see that notification because I know it comes up when you order something, to let them know if it's okay that I will be back at a certain date, and it will go out that day or the day after. If you're still okay with that, please let me know, and that way we can process it for you. If not, they'll let me know. And I did not have any problems except one person who evidently didn't see the message or email and complained that it took too long. But he was okay with it because evidently it still went through with no problem. So that's how I handle it. If I go out, I use the extended handling time. And because I don't want to put my store on vacation because of the fact that you have no eyes on your store. But if you at least put the extended handling time out, you can still get sales. Because when I came back, I had like 30-something sales for the 7 days I was gone, plus the sales that was happening when I turned it back on as one-day handling, because that's what I do, one-day handling.
I do too.
But it worked. It's just a matter of what you got to do. But my biggest thing was send out an email letting them know this, even though they may not see it when they place the order, because I know it's in a red block right below the sale force thing. He notified you. Please notice that this will be taking longer than usual, but I still send out a message letting them know. And I even did a video on that.
Yeah, I'm just so up in the air because I don't know when I'm coming back. If it was me, I wouldn't come back at all, but that's just me.
Yeah, if you do, and then again, the same thing with Yellow Brick Road had said, if you just think about it this way, if you put your store on vacation and you leave for how many days it is, you will not have any activity on your account. And so if you at least change your handling time, you still have people coming on and looking at your stores. Let me back up. Even if you're on vacation and people go to watch your store for some reason and they want to buy something, they won't let it go through because you're on vacation mode. Whereas if you do the extended handling time, you still get eyes on your stuff and you can sell.
Right.
Yeah. And so that's why.
It's like buying something from Japan.
What now?
It's like buying something from Japan.
Yeah.
You'll get it in 30 days.
Right.
I used vacation mode one time, and it took like 2 weeks after that, after I brought it out of vacation mode, for my store to get back into an upswing.
Exactly. And that hurts you. Yeah.
So
that's my opinion too. That's why
I do the same thing. Is I extend my handling time, and then each morning when I'm on vacation or whatever, I still hit that Wi-Fi, take 15 minutes. I'll go through, I'll update some things in my store or whatever, keep activity. Maybe I'll have some drafts to upload, so I keep the activity. And then each day I drop my handling time by a day.
Yellow Brick Road has a good point. She says, just think of it this way. There's two options. On vacation, one shows your items and the other one doesn't. It hides your items. Then she said also they got rid of the vacation mode time, but now it's called something else that I don't know what it is. I'm not sure about that one, but yeah.
You're away. Sorry, the seller is away.
Oh, okay. And Larry, good morning to those that I did say on the chat, but I did type it in the chat for y'all. And also we have Joe Deals in the house. Good morning, hello, and welcome. Look, I just saw another comment where it went. Right here.
I'll be right back, fellas. Just
okay. See, vacation mode killed my store for the last year, and I took me about a month to get it back to regular sales. That's what I've heard, and that's why I don't put my store on vacation. And then I did, because I was starting new and I'm still fairly learning things on it, I did call eBay to find out the difference of the two and what happens. Because I was also concerned. I know that some people don't worry about it, but I did at the time because I was top-rated seller. And I asked as far as, will I lose my top-rated seller if I do that? And they say when you do your vacation mode, it does, because then you're not having any activity on your store. Whereas if you do it on extended handling time, if you go through and you don't communicate with your buyers, and it can drop your top-rated seller status. And so that's why I did the extended handling time, because that's what they told me that you should be doing in reference to it. It's up to you as far as what you do. Let's see, vacation really hurts my sales over. Also, that's what I just read.
Yeah, I lost my top-rated seller status once, I think, in the last 5 years. And it took 3 months to get it back, and many calls to eBay because I didn't think it was my fault, but they fixed it.
Yeah, and it kind of looks good when somebody's, because when I go and check out my like if I want to revise something, and before I do it, and it shows you your listing. If you notice at the top, it even says top rated plus.
Yep.
If you're a top rate or whatever, I'm noticing that in my listing that it shows in mine as well.
Yep.
And that makes a big difference when somebody's buying and shopping on eBay.
Right.
And that's why I try my best to keep everything transparent. I communicate with all the emails I get. I do feedbacks. I send out watchers, offers, and all that. It's just a matter of.
Do you do because they've in the last several years they've made it really hard. Do you do newsletters?
No, I just don't know how that works, so I have not. No.
I used to do it when we first got started because I used to do magazine ads. So I would just make one of those into the e-newsletter for eBay, and then they got real peculiar about it, and it was just, now it's like, oh, we don't want you spamming our customers and all that stuff. But if they say it's okay to, they want to sign up for this, why is it not okay?
Right.
Why do you still offer it? So I haven't done it. I want to, because I think then it's good to say, well, like when the child merchandise came out from The Mandalorian, everybody was delayed and allocated, and I was lucky enough to get a case here and there, and I just ended up selling it on my auction really fast.
Right.
If I could have emailed my former clients and customers on eBay, I might have made a little bit more on it. I don't know.
J.R. Carroll says she's definitely getting more international orders. When I first started eBay, I did not do international orders. When I turned my store into the basic to a premier, I then started doing international shipping, and I find I do get a lot more sales than I did before. The Jarhead Enterprise says it says time away vices the vacation mode.
Okay.
Hello and good morning to Julie. JRKR says, I got my package from you a few days ago and going to be doing, and do you have my info for that? From that.
JRK, just remind me what your first name is, or your first and last name, or something to that effect, and I will check.
And again, I want to thank each and every one of y'all, like y'all do every day. Y'all come out and support the channel and show some love and support. And as well as for Jennifer, she always is the fastest with the links for everyone. And so I'm going to pay that back and forward to her by keep putting her link in the chat for her to be able to get some watch hours.
All right, I'm back.
Where's the wife today?
Did I miss anything?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's doing good. She went to her pre-op appointment. That's why she's not here with us this morning, because she has her, what does he call it? Hernias.
Surgery on Tuesday.
On Tuesday. So she's got to do her pre-op today, and Monday morning she's got to go get a COVID test before she can go into surgery. But she's doing good.
Cool.
Yeah, I saw her yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, they had. I think it was yesterday. They had a live with the two auction channel that they do auctions. Mel and Rebecca. I think she was on there because I did see that one. No,
we missed their auction yesterday.
No,
I know she was live with them. Yeah, but I mean, they went on to announce her canceled. She wasn't in that live. I know the day before.
That's what I'm thinking of.
She was live for Mel's birthday.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, yesterday canceled.
When they get together,
they're gonna be canceled for the next week as well because they're going both out of town.
Yeah, actually, Rebecca, the Flip Recruiters, she's going to be here as of tomorrow.
Yeah,
because Destinie's surgery takes place about an hour and a half away, and they're only allowing one person in the hospital with her,
right,
while we have two children. So the Rebecca, her husband, and her son are actually coming to stay with our kids while I go with Destinie to her surgery.
Right, and there she is.
Yep, just waiting for the doctor.
Waiting for the doctor.
So that's really awesome. And then since Rebecca,
Did you find it, Paul?
What?
Did you find her information you were looking for?
No, I was hoping she's going to put her name in because on Pirate Ship, a lot of people, I only put it in by their email, not by their, like the JRKR. Oh, let me see. Let me go back into Pay My Pal. When was the last time someone told you that you were a very pretty lady? Oh, boom chicka wow wow.
and since some recruiters are going to be with us for a few days, we're trying to see if we can figure out a way to bring Mel here too to hang out.
Oh, cool.
I'll hang
I
out.
think Mel said how much she was doing some. She had to go make some auction storage units. She had to go take care of.
Yeah, she's got some things going on too, so we don't know if that's going to happen. So it'll probably be very spur of the moment if it does.
All right.
It would be really awesome if we could all hang out together. Rebecca has come and visited us before last year.
Uh huh.
She came and spent some time here, her and her family, and we had a great time.
All right.
And Jennifer just dropped Rebecca's link as well.
How's
the weather in Massachusetts, Johnny?
Fabulous right now.
No, forget it. I don't want to know. Forget it.
The temperature was 51, and the high today will be 71.
Oh, nice. It's supposed to get down to the 70s here. JRKR, put your name in, or just email me.
I'm trying to find it. I don't know why I can't find it. I know I have it because I've emailed it before.
Yeah, who else do I need? No Money G. I did a promo card giveaway. Oh, on your show, I did a promo card giveaway.
You did, yeah.
And music, I sent hers out because she did it right away. But No Money G was No Money in the Wind.
JRKR, Jen, would you use that information that Paul just put in the chat to email him so he can find your information for you? And if anybody sees No Money G, let him know he needs to contact Paul to get his winnings from last week when Paul did a giveaway on the channel.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I'd like to give him the cards. All right, thank you, Jen. Jen, where are you located? I am in your computer. I am everywhere where the internet is. I am like Siri.
He just needs your first name to figure it out. If you email him, he'll never find it. He just can't put that finger on it.
All right. I went to Oli's yesterday.
Kind of found out it's in Worcester, yeah. Where they build the Ollies here.
Yep.
They built several here in October. There's several locations here now.
The one that I went to here in Kissimmee, well, there in Kissimmee, had a lot of model kits. They didn't have that giant Red Baron. They did have a giant battleship. But like I said, if it's something you're going to put in your booth, you don't have to worry about the shipping.
Right, exactly.
And I think it would be nice, especially if it's an hour, 2 hours away from you. You know, maybe the majority of people won't be going there to shop. Not a lot of people want to risk a 2-hour drive or whatever.
Right.
You know how old I am from my name. I don't.
I think 1964.
Yeah,
I mean, the only problem is I can't. I just
can't figure it out and find it for you.
Yeah, PayPal won't. I don't have the business name on there, and pirate ship, I don't have the business name on there. I think I must have just did it by email.
Good morning and welcome, Justin.
And Eric.
And Eric. Good morning. Hello. So, Jennifer, if you would just email Jenny, JRKR16, 1964, if you would just email him, that way he can definitely send you the information he needs. He just needs you to email him so he can find the information by your email. Let's see here. Zip code.
So what else is happening?
Getting ready for the weekend. I just found out we have a citywide garage sale this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I saw the signs in the middle of the city little area. Let's see. Here in Massachusetts, there's 5 new Aldis.
Aldi's, yeah, but not Oli's.
I mean Olis. I'm sorry.
Jenny.
Olis. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Ollies. OLLIES is what you were telling me?
Yep.
Yeah, there's 5 of them here in Massachusetts now. One's in Worcester, Woodstock. Actually, I'm wrong.
Okay.
Only have 3 in our area.
Jenny, I got it. Thank you.
And Plymouth. Yeah. We actually have only 3 in Massachusetts. And this looks like the other 2 in Connecticut. So yeah, we only have 3 here. The closest one for me would be Worcester, near Albany. Actually, that's a lot. That's south of me. Yeah.
Okay. Jenny, JRKR. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but now you can put her name with the email, because I've been doing that too when I do the orders and stuff and sending out stuff. Now that I learned that, watch myself. Eric. Make sure I catch everybody now that I got that information. Oh, now he's back today as Landshark Picker. Hello, good morning. We also have Sylvia in there, hanging me in there. Good morning and hello. J Marie. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the weekend to see what's going to happen with that garage sale, because I found out yesterday, evidently it's one of the high schools in the area that put that on for the city. And if you go to their school in the morning tomorrow, because it's only tomorrow, they're charging $10 for a map of all those who registered. I said, I'm just going to drive around town and see what I can find.
That's cool. They did that in New Hampshire last time I was up there. The library had the map, though.
Eric says, stay out of Ollie's. It's terrible. From the pictures I see, I don't think it is terrible. I think it's just a lot of stuff.
You just have to know what you're buying. That's
Right.
all. I mean, a lot of the stuff, yeah, you can still get a better deal at Walmart. But those model kits, man, they're out of production, and they are a good value.
Uh-huh.
Especially if you want to resell.
So, Nana, did you finish that pack out the house that you were doing as far as the that house last video you were working on? Dad says she passed a lot of yard sales on the way back to her doctor's office.
Because of guilt? All right, Jennifer, thank you. Jennifer is, not for lack of better phrase, but Jennifer's the man.
Yeah. They do that here at all times. It's great to have the map, but it's easier just to drive around up and down the street. Yeah, that's why I'm not going to be worried about that. I'm just going to, because the town is not that big. So it's just a matter of driving around, because there's not many, most of it's all major streets and a lot of neighborhoods. So she's from Wisconsin, if that's what I'm reading correctly. Good morning and welcome. Hello, Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Yeah, she was the clean out she was doing. I finished the clean out, yes. Taking pictures of the dishes now. Took 340 pics yesterday, and at least, yeah, she had a lot of stuff left that she was taking out of that house, that clean out she was doing. If y'all didn't see that video, she did a live actually this week with her doing the basement.
Yes, it is Nati Pie. Believe it or not, I do toys and books and stuff, but one of the deals I found there was Dove dishwashing liquid. And those little crystals you put in the wash, they come in bottles like that big. They had those. I sent them all. I bought, I think, a dozen of each, sent them all to Amazon and quadrupled my money on them.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, that was the first time in what is it, 27, 28 years I ever sold soap.
Well, let me ask you this. When you do that and you go directly to that and they send it for you, how will they know? You have to give them all that information for them to send for you to go to your Amazon account?
You slow down and say that one.
Yeah, I lost a little bit too.
When you do, and you go to the wholesale places or anywhere you go like that, and you say they ship it directly to you for you to Amazon, how do you have to fill out paperwork and all that and know where to send it at for your account on Amazon?
Okay, that's like drop shipping. But Ollie's, this was Ollie's. I went there, I picked it up myself. I added it to my inventory lab. And you add the item, you just hit enter, and on my Dymo, the label comes out, slap the label on, put it aside. Now when you're ready to ship in a box, it tells you need these items in this box, and that's going to go to Kentucky. These items in this box, and that's going to go to Long Island or wherever.
So they don't automatically send it for you. You have to do it.
Right.
Okay, because I thought you said earlier that they send it for you. That's why I was curious.
Somebody was asking about a drop shipper.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like one of my distributors, I could just say, here's my account. You just tell me when you're going to ship it, and they'll ship it in for you. But then Amazon has to do everything, and it's $1 per piece. Prepping, what they call prepping.
Uh-huh.
I would rather save that $1 and make that $1 more and prep it myself.
Eric had a question as further. Do you miss the Dawn soap? Sold hundreds.
Oh, see, he must have bought the same thing.
Yeah, that's all I use is Dawn. I don't use any of that stuff.
Yeah, Dawn's great.
Yeah. Who pays the shipping when you send items to Amazon for them to sell for you?
We do. But Amazon gets us a great rate, better rate than eBay on shipping, that's for sure.
Yeah, isn't Amazon like 50 cents a pound average or something like that?
Yeah, something crazy like that. But their shipping is far better than eBay's. So it doesn't.
She says she has a prep center where she gave them the permission to create shipping labels in her Amazon, and then she has the inventory lab access it to create a shipment.
Yep. But there's a fee for that.
Yeah. She also says I order online and have the items sent to my prep center. They label it, polybag it, and then they ship it to Amazon. Oh, wow.
Right. But it's $1 a piece, right? For your prep center. I mean, even Chaz was saying, I guess he's $1 a piece, but he has minimums you got to send.
That Amazon is similar to what eBay has for your user permission. Good morning and hello and welcome, Maggie Doodle. Let's see.
Oh, you're paying $1.30 a piece. Okay. So you have to make sure you make good money.
Jay Marie says, I just had a hot dog, Doritos, and a Dr. Pepper. I got the thunder for breakfast. So I'm feeling pretty mature and healthy right now.
Wow.
Tamara said it's $1.30 per item.
Right.
I mean, I guess that would all come back to, if you're trying to maximize your dollar profits, or if you're sending in, a ton of shit, a ton of stuff consistently, maybe that time saving or something, it just depends on your motto that you go with. Like me, I would prep myself until I'd get to a level where I just would find my time more valuable sourcing than prepping. which
Right.
Well, tomorrow, Yellow Brick Road tomorrow says also it's better than getting 100 items in the mail to prep. Plus, she is tax free. Where I paid 8% on OA orders.
okay, that kind of makes sense too.
Thank you, Nana. Don't work too hard. I know you had a lot of stuff in that house that you did for that clean out.
There is so many different ways to resell and
Right.
merchandise your items, and it's going to be unique to everybody's situation. You know,
Yep.
So, Paul, do you usually or normally buy most of your stuff online when it comes to that kind of stuff for you on Amazon?
No.
No. Okay.
Well, the new stuff, yeah, but I mean, and that's basically just all the toys.
Right.
Yeah, because we have to, like, I already have toys ordered through June next year, all the new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the stuff that's selling for me the most right now on Amazon is video games,
Oh, okay.
and those are all used.
Right.
okay. See, like Yellow Brick says, what she saves in the sales tax pays for the prepping the item.
Oh,
So
okay.
in that case, if that would balance out where she's going to be investing that $1.30 either in taxes or in prepping, paying for the prepping is probably the smarter way to go, because that's less
Exactly.
what she has to do for what's going to be out of pocket. You know, that's why I say
Sure.
everything.
Where she's paying sales tax, though.
What's that?
I don't understand where, is it a she or a he?
Okay, tomorrow's a she, and she said earlier about where it went. She said she'd rather pay the $100. Let's see.
In the mail to prep. 100. It's better than getting 100 items in the mail to prep. Plus, she is tax free. Where here I'd pay 8% for OA orders. Okay, so if you have I don't know where I don't understand what she means by 100 items in the, unless she's just doing retail arbitrage.
I think what she's saying is if she sends it out from her location, she's at an 8% tax on her sales. Where if it's sent from the prep center, there isn't a tax. So she's probably in one of the tax-free states.
All right, but I mean, if you have a tax receipt, you're not paying taxes on your purchases.
And that's why I think she's saying that the prep center is located there. So that saves her the taxes versus if it's coming straight to her. I believe that's what she's saying.
That's what I think. I think so too. Money from Mars says, I don't understand the issue with $1 making a difference in your profit. If that is going to make or break the deal, you need to source higher profit items.
Yeah, but $1 is not $1 when you're sending in 200 items or 100 items a week. Then it's $100, and in her case, it's $130. If you're sending in 100 items a week.
Okay, Julie. That's not going to be rude because I'm not doing an auction here. You are more than welcome to drop your links to any auctions or upcoming events on your channel. You can feel free to put that in the link. Just don't bombard them over and over. But you're more than welcome to put your link in the chat. Thank you for asking, though. She said New York is not tax-free. Flippin' Frozen said New York is not tax-free. Not all online stores will let you use your tax certificate.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't know what she's buying. That's all.
Yeah.
I thought, if you go to yard sales and stuff, there's no tax. There's supposed to be, but there's no tax.
All right. I see the comment I'm going to put up as soon as it comes through StreamYard. Okay, she says, this is her situation. If I average 100 in an hour from sourcing, then I'd be better to use my time sourcing and pay someone else to prep than to use my time of prepping.
I can get that. I understand that. And if I wasn't using Inventory Lab, if I was just using Amazon the way it was, I mean, when I first got Amazon, That's why I've had it since '05 and didn't do many sales, because it's a bitch to go here and do this. And then you got to print 30 up on a sheet and then find those items and put them on the items. Inventory Lab, I scan it with my barcode scanner, and the item comes up. I put my information in, like, this is what it is. Here's my description. Here's what my flaws are. I hit enter, and the label prints out. I slap the label on the back of the item, put it in the box. Done. Whereas with going right through Amazon, I'd still be there figuring it out.
All right. I'm trying to understand this question. Julie says, is it rude to advertise a sale in the chat of another auction? I have jewelry jars, but feel funny saying something in the chat of auctions. Now, if you're in an auction that you're in and you're in there as a guest in the chat, that is rude for you to, or anyone, to put in the link to another auction. You may get yourself booted out or timed out, because that is not something you do in someone's actual chat. Unless you've asked that person and they have no problem with it, then I see no problem doing it. But if you're just doing it and you're advertising another auction while you're in an auction, that is a little rude, and that's something you shouldn't do unless you've spoken to the person who's actually got the show or the channel you're on. But in this case, in this chat, I have no problem with you advertising, because it's just a chat, morning talk. I would love to encourage each and every one of y'all to drop your links. Just don't constantly do it in a chat multiple times. And that's what my opinion is about that. I don't know about y'all, but that's what I feel.
Yeah. I can see what Yellow Brick is saying now. Let's say I order 25 pairs of Nike socks, 25 Lands' End shirts, 25 pairs of Levi's jeans at Kohl's. Here in New York, I would pay 8% tax. Wow. If I ship to my prep center, no tax. So maybe your prep center's in New Hampshire. They're not paying tax.
Right, because New Hampshire's they don't charge tax.
No, you're still paying retail.
Right.
So I don't know how you're making any money on that, but yeah, I can understand that now totally.
And back to that question about the auctions. If you're interested in wanting to do an auction, we do 2 auctions on this channel. One every Wednesday night at 5 o'clock, which is the Wednesday Hump Day 5 o'clock traffic jam at 5 o'clock with me and Queen Cleopatra. And then on Fridays, which will be tonight, we do have one that is the Royal Auction that we do every Friday at 6 o'clock p.m. You're more than welcome to reach out to me and or Queen. But in any of the auctions that we do, you can go to the description box, get our email, and you're more than welcome to email us, because right now we are taking guests, and right now we are booked up to almost, I want to say, the last week of October. So if you're interested in wanting to come on and you're new at this, just reach out to us, because we do have some days that we do have 2 guests. So just reach out to us, and we'll get back with you and see and let you know the available dates. If that works for you, we would be honored to have you. She says, I make money because people will pay high prices on Amazon than they would be on going to Kohl's, and that's true.
Yep, it is. Yeah.
Good morning and hello and welcome to Danica, Lady Luck Duck. Good morning.
Sorry, I didn't completely forget. Jennifer Hayes. Yep. Greg just emailed me, Jennifer. Rockstar Jennifer.
Yep. And so, yeah, that's just, thank you so much, Johnny and Jennifer. Well, you're welcome, Julie. Like I said, anytime that you want to reach out to us, I'll be happy to help you if you need help or questions or whatever. I'll just basically give you what I know. If not, and you have a specific question, again, I would have to do the research if I don't know it, or maybe give you directly to who does. Jennifer says she does love her jewelry jars. I do too, but I got plenty of jewelry right now. But again, I never turned down a big deal like last night. Thank you, Julie. Those cashback and discount gift cards are easy to make money on. Yes, they are. I don't have a Kohl's close by. That's the only thing bad since I moved here, which is a good thing. I'm not in there as much as I used to.
We don't have a Kohl's close by either.
Yeah, it's I think pretty far from here, but most of everything we got to go to here, other than your Walmart and regular little mom and pop stores is like an hour away in either direction.
Wow.
Yeah. But that's what happens when you live in the country.
Exactly. Our closest Walmart, it takes us about 35 minutes to get to.
Wow.
Yeah, because the closest for me from here to Leominster is 25, 30 minutes, depending on traffic.
Yeah, see here, I can go 20 minutes that way or 20 minutes that way and hit a supercenter, Walmart supercenter.
Yeah, that's how it was when I lived in Milwaukee. I could hit 3 different Walmarts all within like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But Tamara says, I wish I would love wearing jewelry and selling jewelry because she always sees a tons of jewelry auctions. Yeah. But for me, even going to Sterling, where my antique booth is, that's a good 30 minutes from here. That's why I do it once a week.
I know Paul, and I know he told you to send it to me too, whatever it is. I know Paul, and I know he told. Oh, maybe that was the rest of the email I did not read.
Ah.
No money, please. Come on.
I seen that Julie asked up earlier in chat if anybody had any knowledge of the Cellhound app.
Oh yeah, I did. I'm trying to find out where it went.
It's up there a little bit. I
love Cellhound. I'm sorry, I thought it was a Soundhound.
Yeah.
Cellhound. I've never heard of it.
I'll show it in a second.
Yeah, two years ago, we actually Cellhound, when they were first coming out, had a big promotional contest, and me and Destiny won tickets to the Ecom Chicago from Cellhound. So we actually got to go there on their dime and meet their staff, which they're all really cool, really friendly people, and it's a cool app. The offer pretty. I feel it's a very good service and fair for the money.
So wait, it's a Google app?
You can use it on Google. They have a phone app. Basically, all you do is take pictures of your item, and they take care of the rest. They will research it, comp it, price it.
Hold on, let me show you. Go ahead.
This is the only listing. Now, I just had to refund somebody on this. When I was using Cellhound originally, they were doing everything. I had them do the appliances that I bought from the Kohl's and Macy's that went out of business, and some clothing that I had.
Okay, I see something weird when you move your phone. That little icon thing in the middle of that circle moves.
Yep.
What is that?
I don't know. The icon thing?
No, what you're selling there. What is that?
Oh, this is a Christian Dior bag. Now, they would not list this for me until I sent them proof of purchase. So I paid like $85 or $83 at Macy's. Sent it all into them a week later. This was over a year ago now.
Uh-huh.
They came back. They says, oh, okay, good. This is what we see you should list it at. And on the inside under review, they give you everything. All we do is take the pictures. So they gave everything. So you see what the price suggestion was, $289.
$89.99.
I never did anything with it. So I told people at one of my auctions, I said, well, I have this. It is real. I never listed it. And somebody bought it. And she sent it to Poshmark. And Poshmark said, no, it's fake. So, of course, a year ago, I can't find the friggin' receipt anymore. And I said, well, Cellhound wouldn't do it if it wasn't real. I had to send them the Macy's receipt. So that's what I was doing when I just logged on. She sent it back to me. I refunded her the money. And she says, I guess she sent it to 2 places. They said it was a fake. But yet I bought that. My wife didn't want it. So I said, well, I'll just sell it. And I bought 2 Coach bags and 2, what's the blue and white thing? Not Nautica, Tommy Hilfiger bags.
Oh yeah.
So I bought like $500 worth of bags from the the Jordan Marsh Coles debacle that they went out. And I think I either sold or gifted most of the other stuff for Christmas last year, and I had this one left, so she bought it, and I says, no, hey, it didn't work for you, it didn't work out for you, so I'm refunding you your money.
Right.
So
also want to welcome Rhonda or Gerkman in the house. Hello and good morning.
Hey, Rhonda.
Hello.
I think it was Rhonda. I'm not sure. I don't want to mention anybody anyway. But yeah, so now all they went from doing everything, and it was totally free in the beginning. It was a totally free app to use.
Yeah, you see when you move the phone, that little thing in the middle of the zero for the hound?
Oh, his
nose as you move.
Oh, yeah. His nose. Yeah, he's a hound, so he's just sniffing around.
Oh, okay.
So now, though, all they do is fashion, what I call fashion, clothing.
Yeah, so somebody said that they only do clothing in the chat.
Yeah, no more hard goods, which I loved. The only reason I loved it, and I thought it was a great idea, because they did the listing. They put the keywords in. They got you views because they know how to write the listing and the description. All we had to do was, this is what it is. From the sleeves are this long. The chest was this. From the back to the bottom is this. The basic thing why people hate listing clothing.
Right. Good morning and hello and welcome. Nikki T in the house. And Bonnie, the unique store.
And they formatted the listing for multiple platforms as well, right?
They didn't back then. They might now. I haven't used them since they went paid and fashion, because I don't want to list. I don't want to do clothing anymore.
So let me ask you this: when you took the picture, did you have to take several pictures for them to do it, or just one?
It tells you. It's all right. Picture of the front. Okay, click. Picture of the label. Okay, click. Picture of any damage. Okay, click. Any more damage? No, you just skip that one. Picture of the back. Okay, click. And then you would add any other pictures. So what I would add is a picture of the ruler.
The measurement.
Yeah. And then if there was two labels, like you know how you have the one back here and then the one in the bottom that says how to clean it, I would do that. So I would try to give as much more information as I could.
Right. Yeah, because I just looked it up online and it looked like it's still free, but I think it looks like there's a fee and you have to pay too.
We only get 3 free now.
Oh, okay. All right.
You still have to do the hard part. Might as well finish unless you have a photographer. Yeah, but Lady Luck Junk, they know how to write the title to get the looks. They know the algorithm. They know what eBay and Google are searching for. So that's why the titles are exactly the way they should be.
So am I hearing this right, where you said if you do it through them, it automatically goes on the other platforms?
I don't know. It didn't way back then.
Okay.
It did not. It might now.
I'm going to have to look into it because I did pull it up. I'm going to look into it. See.
How much is it now? You got to pay for so many listings, isn't it?
Let me see. It says a free app. There's the Soundhouse Store, Bellhound.
Okay, you get the 3 free, and then you can purchase listings in multiples of 5 at $12.50 for 5 listings.
Okay.
And they have subscription-based list up to 30 items a month, and save 10%. So you'd get 30 listings for $67.50, 150 listings for $318.75.
Okay, I'm a little confused because the pictures they're showing, something like consignment, local, and the different pictures of furniture and electronics, games.
Well, they don't do that anymore. Now it's just all.
I'm just wondering why that's all being shown on their platform. I don't know. I'll have to look into it.
Yeah, it's been a while since I.
So if I would, it'd be only. It has to be new clothing, or can it be used?
No, used clothing, pre-owned.
Danica says it's like $2 or $3 a listing. The last she looked. We learned something new today. I like that.
Wow.
Danica's also saying
You see what's going on, though? You got Inventory Lab, you got Sellhound, you got all the other ones. It's just like the real estate industry. The people
Mm-hmm.
that make the big bucks are the people that make the apps and the programs for everybody else to use.
Yeah.
That's who's making the big bucks. Is you got to
Yep.
come up with an idea for and then sell it to everybody for $5, $10, $20, $50 a month.
Right. I don't know how y'all do it and get no sleep, because I gotta have some sleep. I was in bed for 9:30 last night. That was the earliest I've been in bed this week. I've been doing a lot of work and getting a lot done. Oh my Lord Jesus! Wow, I just realized how many people in the chat.
Yeah, right now it says that Sellhound is only doing clothing, shoes, and handbags.
Okay.
Yeah, what I call fashion.
Yep.
Tommy, there's a question. Did you get your motorcycle test passed yesterday? I'll let you answer that question.
Yes, I did. I am all good, fully endorsed.
I'm sorry you missed it at the beginning, but he talked about his daughter was surprised. She knew it was going to happen, but she didn't know she was going to actually be able to ride home. And so, yeah, we had that conversation, and she's excited.
Yep. So she got it. She was the first
Oh,
one.
tell them the story about what she said about her with the helmet when you got home.
Oh, yeah. I told her, take her helmet and put it away. And she's like, well, I should probably just keep it downstairs because their bedrooms are on the second floor. I was like, well, why would you keep it downstairs? She's like, well, because I'm probably going to need it a lot now. She plans on doing a lot of riding.
And the reason Des isn't here, she's at a doctor's appointment for her pre-op for her Tuesday's surgery.
Yep. I know she's been in and out of chat here.
Yeah, she was waiting on the doctor earlier.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Rhonda. Yes, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, and also don't forget to check and see if you're still subscribed. And also don't forget to hit the bell of all notifications so you'll know when I have a video that comes out and or when I do a live, whether it's an auction or whatever the case may be. So yeah, don't forget to also put your links in your chat in the chat for your channel if you like to get more subs to your channel, because that's one of the things we like to do is support each other and get your sub count up, and we can get some video count watch hours. Don't forget, for those who are looking at watching the eBay 25-year celebration that starts today Eastern at 3 o'clock to Central and 12 o'clock Mountain Pacific. Isn't that right? I hope. So don't forget to set your reminders and watch that today if you got time. I'm going to try to make it. I don't have anything yet. I'm waiting for this to come up so I can get that comment. It's a little while to come up in StreamYard. All right, Mike says when is managed payment going to kick into for eBay? They want it done by the certain due date, and the sales are still going on to PayPal. Okay, what's happening with that is their goal is to have it done by the end of this year.
Right.
And what they did was they did send out invites for an early volunteer type thing as far as signing up for it. Mine just went in last month. And I don't see anything different about it except for the fact that I had to call eBay yesterday because I noticed, and I didn't know how to do it, was when I'm having orders come in and I go to do the postage for the label. When you go into do it, for some reason I didn't know this, because I thought when I set up everything on my checking account that I wanted every transaction, no matter if it's shipping cost or whatever, I wanted it all to come out of one account where the money is going into. And so I called eBay yesterday to find out, and they tell me that when you go to do your shipping label for the first time, there's a little block that says where you want the money to be debited from. And once you do that, there's going to be a little block that you have to open up, and it says you can change it to your balance. And once you click that one time, the rest of the time after that will go directly to the account you want from where the balance is going to. That way it comes out of your payments, because I was having it where it was coming out of my PayPal account, not that account I set up. And so I definitely want to find out what's going on, and that's what they told me. So
yeah, you just scroll down, like put all your label information in. Don't click that purchase label button.
Yeah.
Continue to scroll down below that, and you'll see where it says deduct label from PayPal or deduct label from checking account.
Yeah, and what he told me was it was so
that.
small that you have to be looking for it to be able to see it.
Right. And you only have to do that one time unless you want to change it back over.
No, I want everything to come out of the same account because that's where the money's going to. Well,
Right.
I still have money in the PayPal account. I don't take all my money out of that one because you never know if there's a refund or something happens, and so I always keep enough in there for that reason. But I just wanted my postage to come out of the same account that the money's going in. So I'm gonna take care of that with my next order. Because he asked me, "Do you have any orders ready to go out?" I said, "No, that's already done. I do them as soon as I get them in. Even though it may have a 1-day handling time, I like to get them out as soon as I can." There's all the links for Des and Tommy and Jocelyn.
Well, that's our daughter's channel. She's planning on doing a bunch of like makeup
She's doing that on Saturdays, right?
Jaslyn's are probably going to be
Saturday or Sunday.
Kind of sporadic. I know Destinie and her plan on doing a couple of like makeup lives on there, but Jaslyn's upload will be sporadic, I think, because she's a sporadic kid, and she, as she records something she thinks is cooler.
Well, one thing I have to say about that one, because I watched a couple of her videos already recently while they're live, and she is very comfortable in front of that camera.
Oh yeah, she loves it.
Definitely tell. Yeah, she loves it.
She loves it.
And also, for those that are coming in late, I also want to mention that I had some comments sent to me, and I was going to do an actual recorded video on this, which I probably still will. The video that came out Monday. The only reason it went down for a few days is because I was doing an update on blurring out information that was on that video. And so it took 36 hours to upload again for that reason. And so it is back up and live. It was not something that I was told that it was something that was said as far as me hiding some information or cutting out information. The video is still 5 hours, 14 minutes, and 40 seconds long. Nothing was cut out of it, just tried to blur out some information that was shown on people's account. And so yesterday did go back live. So just to let you know about that update. Going to setting Danica and reset sound notifications. So yeah, that's still up and running. I'm not going to delete it because of the fact that I already had like 718 views in 2-3 days. And so yes, it's still thank you, Rhonda. And like I said, it's still going to be there. And I'm not going to delete it because that was a lot of views. Yes, it was, Julie. Still getting emails and notifications and messages as of today. And I answer each and every one of them. And the biggest thing when you're doing in business of anything, and this is what I do myself, even when it comes to bingo, I send out, once it's wrapped and I have it done, I automatically get a sent email to them with a tracking number. And so that's just my way of doing my business. Every time I do an item that goes out the door, and that's just a good practice to get into. And I keep getting comments saying, well, you didn't have to send it. Well, for me, I do. And that's just for me. So that's the way I run my business. Yeah, you're right, Julie. But anywho, I'm glad it's over with. I know a lot of people have a lot of mixed feelings about it. And so, and like I tell everyone, I treat everyone the way I want to be treated. And so that's just me. Diamond says just Sadie is looking for one deer. Oh, okay.
I had people.
Dana, hello and good morning. What you said, Paul?
I had people emailing me and texting me about my Wednesday auction.
Oh yeah.
And they said, if so-and-so is going to be here, I'm not going. And I got that like 6-7 times. So I just kept my distance. Well,
and the thing about it is, we still going to do our auctions. Due to the fact that I send out my invoices immediately. When it's paid, it immediately gets packed, it gets shipped, and then they get the tracking number, so that way they know. And it's just a way of doing business.
Right.
But anyway, everybody's different on how they run their business. But for me, that's how I do it.
I know. I don't want any of this guilt by association.
Right.
I've been through that once. I swore it would never happen to me again.
Yeah.
I lost, not that we were best buddies or whatever, but I lost a couple of internet friends, I guess, because of that happened to me.
Yeah. And Julie says it just right. Pray today and be kind to one another. And that's basically what you have to do. Again, we cannot control what others do, but we can only do what we can do to best make everybody at ease, feel comfortable coming with us to our auctions and whatever we may be doing, and be transparent, we can't control and stop what other people do.
So when are you going to do a show at the booth?
I already told you I have to get that together. I'm working on it. Oh, you're talking me doing it live at the booth?
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen because they don't open till 11, and it's the Wi-Fi there is so out. It's not a good signal when you're in there because there's so many metal roof pieces up in there and all that. I think that's why it's happening. Where my internet, when I'm in Wi-Fi in there, it doesn't pick up really well. Sometimes I'm trying to video and I lose signal. Where I'm at.
You need one of those small repeaters.
Repeaters, what is that?
A repeater grabs a signal and sends it to you. It's like a signal booster.
How does that go? If repeat and repeated. Oh, I forgot how it goes.
I don't know.
I never knew that. Yeah, I'm gonna check into that because, like I said, when I'm in there, it's so hard to be in certain parts of the. Right, there's no signal. Right, so, when are you going to show us the after auction clip?
You'd swear I was drinking that day or something when I came up with that idea. And then I remembered all who's in it. So I think I want to do it over again. I maxed out the 10 people. And I said, all right, I want everybody just to scream at the same time or whatever and say, I had a great time at the auction. This was fun. And it was okay. I haven't done anything with it yet. I have to download it and just edit out that part.
Yeah.
The problem is I already did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I already have 3 of the 6 videos that's in my camera done. I still have 3 more to do.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. When you're doing your auctions, from what I understand, from starting on Wednesdays, are you having everybody register to come on your auctions on Wednesdays?
It's almost like every other week it gets like that because Wednesday I let anybody come on and sell.
Right.
This past Wednesday was so odd. And this is the second time she's been on. She said she was 82 years old. And we helped her do it, and she had some cool stuff, and she was selling it. And everybody just wanted to keep it going. Like, don't stop. Why do you got to do it just for an hour? Keep going. So we went for 2 hours. Usually I just tell people, first in gets a spot.
Right.
Because I typically do 15. Everybody gets 15-minute slot, which is like 3 items. And so I take on 4 people. But the more popular it becomes, I can see it lasting longer and longer.
Well, Julie says she's got 50 jars made up, but she thinks she's going to have to do an auction of 50 jewelry jars.
50 jars?
Wow. That's a lot.
How big
are they? Lady Luck said it's Pete and Repeat were on a boat. Pete fell out. Who would be left on the boat? I knew it was something like that. I couldn't remember.
Oh, man.
That was a long, old time ago. Yeah. It's easier. I use the same pictures tomorrow because. So whose auction you going to be going on, Julie? There's Westside Gary. Hello and good morning.
Hey, Gary.
Gary.
If I missed anybody, I'm very sorry. Just yell at me and tell me don't forget me next time or something, and I'll give you the shout out. I am trying to catch up with the chat, but when they get involved in a conversation, The chat does tend to fly. No, $50 yours and in a lot. Okay, I'm sorry, I misunderstood that.
Yeah, I'm bringing
all about Wednesday swap, Julie. Okay.
I'm bringing the ball jars.
Uh-huh.
I got a lot of those in one of the last auctions. Well, they were at the bottom of one of the boxes, and I wanted the stuff on top.
Right.
I put it out.
Tell you what, Julie, if you want to come in after the show, I'll be glad to talk with you a little bit. When I go before we leave, and I'll put you the link. I think I have your email. I can just send it to you in the email where I can talk with you after the show. Yeah, I just have something to you the other day, I think. I had so many items go out this week. Let's see, I'm watching footage from the camera on YouTube. I don't think it will work for me after. Oh. Just checking and going through everybody's comments. So again, back to that. Are you having anybody fill out a form if they want to go on to any of your auctions, or is it just that Wednesday? How are you doing that now?
Wednesday, I do get a ton of emails. Hey, can I sell? Can I sell? And I listen, I got so many. It's just basically just be in the chat early, and I'll drop the link and just come in.
And you can make you do
The
it.
way I do it, I don't. It would be nice to take people in and then I could promote it the day before. But then you never know, something happens, they can't make it. Like one day I had 2 people couldn't make it, so it was just Jerry and somebody else.
Yeah. Okay, Jennifer. Julie, you got my email, so I know we can just get in touch with me, and I'll be honored to help you. I have no problem with that. Anybody who ever needs help with anything, if I can help you in any way, reach out to me, and I'll be glad to try to help you in the best way I can. I'll have the answers. I'll research it for you. I'll help you with giving you the directions for somebody who may have it. Let's see. Where would it go? Just saw something for Paul. I don't like that where it doesn't come in automatically to Clear Thrift in the house. Hello and good morning. Julie, Paul is one of the ones on. Okay.
I'm a big guy, so I always prefer to be on.
Here's Paul.
I don't know what the question was, but Paul's the guy on the bottom. Yeah, I'm big, so I have to be on the bottom.
Or we can do this.
Yeah.
We'll put you back on the bottom, then they said it was on the bottom. I love that little feature they did now.
Yeah, I like it now because if you want to be big and the other 2 small.
Yeah, you can also do it this way.
The last couple of interviews I did like that, and that worked out good.
Yeah.
It was a bitch
this way too. Oh, Lord Jesus, what did I just do?
It's to figure it out without that.
I love it because you just click on it and do it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool too. I like this. I just like this one better. But if you have more, it's a lot easier too. But yeah.
Right. Or if you got the music playing in the background.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So hello, what is y'all plans for the weekend, or goals, or anything y'all setting for the weekend?
With us, it's just basically, like I say, them flipping recruiters are coming down here, so we're probably just going to be socializing and prepping for Des's surgery on Tuesday.
Right.
We don't really have any big plan. Just probably see us go live a few times. Probably have a fire or something outside, and maybe have a Saturday evening social hangout.
Right. And for me, my goal is to finish these 25 albums I have left out of the lot of 52 I had to list, and then I'm done with those, and I'll move on to the next thing, and then get ready for some more.
Nice.
And what's your plans, Paul?
I spent so much money in the last couple of days. Hopefully I'll have some good sales at the auction today. And then
what time is it?
4:00, the normal 4:00 show.
Okay.
And then I do another one on the weekend, and just trying to recoup some cash and keep the engine running, basically, as they say.
So are you doing more weekly, 7 days a week almost on auctions, or are you just doing it?
No,
on
there
certain
was
days?
2 weeks ago. It was almost like I did an auction every other day, and I don't want to do that anymore. Now I don't, because I don't sell on Wednesday. The reason I have KR, I did sell one item this Wednesday because they wanted to go on for longer, so I did sell a couple of things.
Oh, okay.
But it's basically Friday, and I swap off with Dolly on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
And that's it.
How's she doing with that thing about her having to move her stuff out of the house or the storage or whatever she had?
The warehouse, yeah, she's still doing it. She's still moving.
Wow.
She's, matter of fact, she started offering mystery boxes.
Yeah, I saw that on one of your auctions. Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the video that I put out last night for
I didn't get to see it yet. Now.
For our auction today. Man, she came across so many coins.
Oh, wow.
So much silver. It blows my mind because if you know, and everybody says, well, it could have been family, they could have passed away, whatever. But if you know that you had, like I think you were in the chat. She sold those 21-ounce silver ingots.
Yeah, I was in that one. Yeah.
If you know you have that in there and it's worth almost $600, wouldn't you go in and take it out and sell it and say, or give it to the store manager and say, hey, here's my bill paid for the next couple of months. Leave me alone.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, they let it all go.
Now, Gary and Tommy, Westside Gary and Tommy was going to be having their auction. I think it's tomorrow at noon, or is it today? It's Saturday. I'm ready to find out. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock tomorrow. That's what I thought. So there's the link if you want to set your reminder for Tom and Westside Gary. They do their auctions every Saturday. So there's a link. Set your reminder for that.
All right, fellas, I got to take off. I got to go handle something upstairs.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Have a great weekend, and I hope to see you or hear from y'all as far as how things are going on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, y'all have some prepping to do with all that, and so we'll see you around on the videos and chats.
Yes, for sure. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. And
you too.
We'll probably end up doing a couple sporadic pop-up lives with the recruiters. So
right.
Keep an eye on
to see y'all together. Yeah.
Nice talking to you, Tommy.
Absolutely, Paul. You
all right. Take it easy.
Take care.
Peace. All right. Peace. Be sure to check out the best moderator in the universe.
Yeah, it's a unique store. I need to be guest. I think she says he says I need to be a guest.
That's Bonnie on the unique store. That's Bonnie.
Bonnie, I let anybody come in on Wednesdays. I'd like to start doing some nighttime auctions. I'm just a 4 o'clock person, a daytime person. Normally I'm in bed by 9, so I would like to start doing some nighttime ones.
So I'm assuming Clear Thrift must have a lot of jewelry lots. Again, that's what I get assuming if I don't want to make a butt out of myself. I gave one away to someone to help them earn a bit of income. I'm making jewelry. Plus, if you want one box, email me.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Yeah, we have a wholesale account with a silver company now.
Oh, that's right. Tomorrow's Dana's birthday. Simply Dana. Oh, there's a thing about, see, Paul, I need Melanie.
There's Marion. Marion's been on with me now 2 Wednesdays.
Marion's always usually the first one in the chat on the weekday shows, yeah.
Paul.
She's not responding, and I have shipped all items except hers. So she needs Melanie's address.
Yep. Marion. Do I have Melanie's handy?
Is that Melanie?
Lightbeam.
I have her email if you need it.
Yeah, if you want to put it in the chat, I can dig it out.
Well, I can put it to you in the private chat. I don't. She's not in here, so I can't ask her that. Let me get to it because I didn't communicate.
No, I'll get it.
Okay.
Pirate ship. Yeah, Melanie's like I don't know if you know that she's opening a store.
Yeah.
All this time when everybody's closing and everything, she's taking the bull by the horns and opening up a small store, which is
well, she has a lot of great product too.
Yeah, but she's definitely has the entrepreneurial spirit, that's for sure.
Okay. Jennifer and myself definitely want a lot of jewelry boxes you have, Jess. That's challenge.
There you go, Marion. Thank you very much. I was the first one. Somebody deleted me. I get up very early.
Well, Marion, the way that happens, though, if you're in the chat and you leave and close your computer, it will delete you before the show starts. So that's why that might happen. Because I used to do that with Nate and Anthony every morning. And I would go ahead and sign in and I'd go do some work and come back. And if my computer shut off, it deleted me right away. And it's just the way it does it when you're in a chat early. Let's see, there are all different kinds of mystery boxes. It just depends on what they like. Okay. Trying to get to everybody's comments and stuff. Can't list everything myself. Yeah. And that's what's good about getting on others as far as a auctions. That way you can try to get some extra income that way.
Well, you said you have room the end of October?
Yeah. I want to say that I have to look at the calendar real quick. Yeah.
Let me know. Maybe I'll come on with you if you would have me.
Yeah, of course. I'm trying to get to that comment I saw. What time was that? Yeah. 12 o'clock. On the window because I didn't get to it yet. Okay, so I'll go ahead and email them as well because I'm interested in that. But yeah, I can look at the calendar for you and give you the available dates that we have. Oh Lord, is this thing flying by? So hard when you want to cut and paste something and then the chat moves.
Pat, geez, what's happening, Pat? Haven't seen
Pat,
you.
Hi, hello, how you doing?
You've been among the missing.
Well, he's been in the chat a couple of times during the week. He's been busy. Yeah, he comes and gives us his presents, and it's nice to see him here and there.
Yep.
Good to see he's back in, yeah. All right, let me get back to the comments here. Let's see the auction, and I will have Tom singing to you. Oh wow, I'm definitely have to watch that one. Thrift Lobster in the house. How you doing? Hello, hello. It's good to see each and every one of y'all every morning. Thank y'all for coming and supporting the channel and show some love and support. Don't forget, please hit the thumbs up. I didn't see you. Pet D's. Retired Stooges here. So good to see you again, Pat. Barbara, hello and welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, she's got it. Don't forget to put your links in the chat for your channels. That way everybody can go check you out. He's got mind-blowing stuff too. That's why I want to go check it out. I want to reach out to him. Yeah, I bought a lot of stuff last night with some cabochon stones. It was actually pretty cool. It was some pendants, some brooches.
You sell those at the booth?
Yeah, I'll put those in my antique booth. Especially when they're one of a kind and unique pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody talking. Hello to each other. I hope everything's going well and you have a good weekend, Pat. Waiting to get storage sheds delivered. Oh, wow. Getting a new shed. Anyone who enjoys nature and wildlife photos, check out my Instagram at West. I didn't know you wanted Instagram.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's funny, Wes. Yesterday, something flew by my window, and the wingspan had to be like 3 feet. It was a hawk, and he ended up on the corner of the gutter over there. I was watching him for a while. Huge. Had to be like 18 inches tall, I think. It was really, really big. Rondi, do you need Disney comic books?
I think she was one asking for them yesterday.
I can help you.
Or Wednesday.
Oh, she's the one that I showed that pack of.
Yeah, she was on yesterday when you showed that pack. I'm just going through and make sure I see everybody's comments. I don't want to try to miss anyone here. Let's see. Still waiting on Throw Bomb Payday.
That's cool. Diamond West says he takes a lot of eagle and hawk picks.
I love that because I know in Louisiana when I was younger, there was a street that was actually being built, a highway where it was connecting two different cities, and they had to stop construction because there was a nest of eagle eagle nests that was with the eggs in them, and
Yep.
they were getting ready to hatch, and so they didn't. They had to put it all off on hold just until it was done, until they were born.
Nice.
And so they could, yeah. And there was like people all over the side of the road with the part that was built that was constantly taking pictures of it. That was pretty cool. It was a big thing about it at the time. But he said it was either an eagle or a hawk. She wasn't here yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so show it again. Forever, best friends. Hello, and how you doing, Charlie?
You want me to show it again?
Yeah, I'm go ahead.
I put it away.
Oh, okay.
Well, hold on. I'll go get it if you
Go
want.
ahead. Yeah. Oh, damn. All right, Claire, Thrift, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. So hopefully see you back on Monday. For reals? Robert hates it when I say that to him all the time. For reals? Money for a box. So he's gonna get that for you, Rhonda. Oh, you can see it. He'll show you. It's a bag, pack of them. Still sealed.
Watch out, Maddie.
All right, Jesse, have a great weekend. Take care. See you next week.
It's like the other side of the universe to get to the other side of my house. This is the way they come from the printer to Diamond Comics distributors. So this is Disney's Tailspin, #1 of 4. The reason I used to buy so many Disney comics is because back in the 80s, I ran a club for Disney collectors. And I knew some of the artists and animators, like Gary Wolf. You must have seen my show on Roger Rabbit. Gary's the creator of Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. Danica, have a great weekend. Thank you, and have a good day.
So I used to sell a ton of Disney merchandise.
Uh-huh.
So this is, I think this has to be 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40. It might only be 40. 10, 20, 30, 40, no, 50. So this would be 50, #1. Now see, because the edge of this one is sticking out a little, that's not mint. But here's 50 #1s. Tailspin. We'll start the bidding at 300. No, I got hours for that to happen. But I have a lot. I know I have autographed Roger Rabbit comics. I think I have autographed Lion King comics. I also have autographed, because I had the animators of Lion King autographed the cards for me too.
Oh, wow. Is that 2 different signatures or 1?
Yep, the 2 animators, the two head animators I had at my show. I used to
Rhonda says, wait, it's all Tailspins?
Yeah, this is 50 of the exact same book.
And it's 1 of 4, by the way, Rhonda.
Yeah. And this is not an animator, but she loved me. But yeah, I mean, I got to meet a couple of Disney's 9 old men. Like I have a lot of hand sketches from Bill Justice. I don't know if Bill is still around. He's one of Disney's original 9 old men. One of the original 9 animators that Walt Disney used. I had him as a guest, and this is back in the 80s. So all the hand sketches and stuff, he was never allowed to sell them, but you could give them away. So of course,
Westside Gary has a question. Are you selling any of those that stuff you just showed?
I don't know. I don't know what these are going for. I could probably, I would have to check. But like I said, because it's Disney, I have lots. I probably have a whole long box full of Disney comics. And I still have some of the old Gladstones, because before, when the Disney comics started coming out in the 80s, it was by Gladstone Comics. And then after a while, Disney, they want all the money. So they took over, they bought out Gladstone, and they started to reissue all the comics under the Disney name again.
All right. Rhonda says she's actually looking for varieties, not to resell.
Oh, okay.
Just for her collection.
Okay. I have variety. If I have the time, because I know you usually come into the auction, I will. I'll see if I can put a lot together. I just have to pull out the boxes.
Yeah. I got to put a lots together today for Vera Bradley and a little note right here. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Vera Bradley and comic books for Disney, if I can find them.
Oh, okay.
The ones I have, because I have a variety of them that I need to go through.
Yep.
No hand messages. Oh, okay. She said I was a new subscriber when I subscribed. Going back with Gary saying something about new subscribers get a gift or something. I'm not sure.
Doesn't sound like it, Rhonda. I don't know what they're talking about. Used to love Uncle Scrooge and Richie Rich. Unfortunately, Richie Rich for collectors just doesn't command anything.
Really?
Yeah, no.
That used to be a popular show. Yeah, I used to love
Richie Rich and Archie's. Unless you have things that are very old and in very good condition. No, they're what we call filler stock.
Right. Yes, Vera Bradley.
You have luck selling Vera Bradley?
Mm-hmm. I actually sell some of the older ones in my antique booth.
Wow, I have to remember that then, because I pass them up all the time because nobody bids on them, and there's lots of.
Wednesday night we had a few, but some of the people that were in the chat were looking for the Vera Bradley wallet, and she Queen couldn't find them because I didn't want to tell her until after the show. That's like, I'm the one that bought all those from you.
Wow.
She was having an auction when she was doing it with Victoria, and I wound up buying a lot of wallets from her.
I still have some of these.
Thank you, Donna. Hold on, let me make you big so you can see it. Thank you, Donna. The Flippin' Frozen session's got to go, so hope you have a good day and get ready for your party. Have fun. See, Vera Bradley is a hottie. Vera Bradley is a hot. Love Vera. Yeah, I see a lot of them lately that I have been buying. What is that, a purse?
I don't know what you call this.
That's like a clutch, but with a strap.
Yep. These are all brand new. This one and this size.
Oh, wow.
I bought out a lot.
I don't know if anybody likes Victoria's Secret, but I do have a handbag that I'm going to be bringing. Victoria's Secret.
So it's not a secret anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, I bought, I think, 10 of each of those.
Hello and welcome, Bluegrass Picker Anthony in the house. She says, what?
Yes.
Show that purse again. Evidently, she wants to see it. Once you just showed the two.
Here's the big one. So that's big. And this is Whittle. Whittle one and big one.
What one?
Things new with tags.
Now, was that a set or something you selling as, or are you just selling individually?
No. This is what I have. I have like 5 of these little ones left. Oh, 4 of them and only 1 purple one left. Purple ones went really.
Wow, look at that one is awesome. The colors.
Yeah, that one. The purple ones went fast. And the rest are all white. Yeah, I have only 2 of the big ones left.
Okay, I'll send you a picture of it, Bonnie. Thank you so much, Vic. Jennifer, you're so quick at doing that for everybody, and I love that.
Yeah, she is on the ball.
Doesn't no matter what chat she's in. They're going on solo, Rhonda. And sometimes it gets hard to. There's so many different conversations going on in the chat, and it's flying.
Right. Well, be thankful you're on a computer and not on your iPad or something, because
I don't. Very seldom I get on my iPad, because the only time I do that is like when I'm laying upstairs and just relaxing and getting ready to go to bed. I'll watch channels on my iPad. But for me to go on live, no, it's going too fast for me on that. I can't even do that on my phone. It goes so fast.
Oh,
Thank you, Tina. Yes, make sure y'all please hit the thumbs up for me. And also, don't forget, we're getting close for the weekend where end of the month. There's I think only one video that somebody hasn't commented. Don't forget that I am giving the person who first comes into the weekly chat, and as long as you go and comment first on any videos once they go live and up on my channel, you will get a point for the moon pie giveaway that I do on the first of each month. I just started this month. Actually, I started like the last 4 days of last month, so those had got carried over to this month. And October 1st is when I'll be doing the drawing, and you get a choice of chocolate, vanilla, or banana moon pies.
Nice.
Pat D says, hello, sir. You send me Jersey out yet? Oh, okay. That was from
Marion's asking for a list of auctions going on. Marion, it'd probably be easier to send you a list of auctions not going on.
Yeah.
Like 5 right now on Facebook alone for all different topics.
Actually, if you're in your YouTube channel, and if you go across the top, when you're actually on the home page of the YouTube channel, and you see all the different channels across, there should be some little tabs. You can actually go straight to auctions on the little tabs, and it should bring you to all the different auctions throughout the month that either have been already on or is coming on in the future. If it's already done as far as thumbnails are concerned, for whoever does them, is the easiest way to find out who's doing them, because of the fact that there are some people who do them on a regular basis. Some channels do them sporadically, and some do them like a lot on the weekends, or just pop up. So that's my suggestion. You may want to do is definitely check that link off at the top. There's a lot of little tabs of maybe even if you've been to those channels before, it'll be one of your suggested tabs on top of your YouTube channel.
Yeah, Unique Store. I find it. I haven't done one yet. I've been to tons, and that's how I got into it 5 years ago, watching people do comics and cards and action figures. Mm-hmm. I think it's easier on Facebook, and there's a lot less confusion, I guess, that you have on YouTube. The lag is just about the same, little less on Facebook. I think personally, the lag is non-existent if everybody just uses cellular data.
Oh, no. I haven't found those in any other flavors. I have not found the ones in the strawberry, but those are the ones I can only find here where I'm at. Now, if I was in Louisiana, I probably can find whatever flavors they had. Yeah. USPS is being ran awesome. Last Monday, of course, USPS is ran awesome by the new leaders. Oh, cool. Yeah, I know one thing with USPS. I have not been doing call that media mail. I refuse to use media mail.
You haven't done anything.
I hear too many people having problems with it, so I'd rather pay a few more cents extra in the first class than doing the media mail.
Yeah.
Well, Westside Gary, hope to see you in Tom tomorrow. Have a good day, and hope you have a good weekend.
Take care, Gary.
Let's see.
Money from Mars sells them in his store, her store.
Really?
We sell all 6 flavors in our store.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. I didn't know they had those multiple flavors there. Where you're located, Money from Mars, if you don't mind me asking.
What about Google clusters?
Google clusters?
Yeah, the factory's right there in New Orleans, isn't it? One of
Yep.
them.
With me being in Massachusetts, I'd have to go look it up, I guess, online.
Oh.
Jay Marie says the same thing. I stopped using media mail, but hate listing it because of the extra final value fees for those categories and slow sales for me. I'm pretty good with all of the media stuff, actually. Do you do it on your page or group public? Polly, can you email me on Facebook? Okay. I know I've seen it, but the only thing is that like I was telling Bonnie when she did both Facebook and her auction on YouTube, don't you? It's hard to see because I think when you're in the chat in an auction and you actually have it live also on Facebook, isn't it kind of hard to where everybody doesn't see each other's bids?
No, you don't use StreamYard for one thing on Facebook.
Okay.
And when you do it, and I can't really email you anything on it, you'll find that if you go in, like I'm a member of a lot of different groups, comic book groups, action figure groups, toy groups, tin toys and stuff like that, ephemera. If you go into some of those groups, they'll have thousands of members. Like some have tens of thousands of members. They've been around so long.
Right.
And every once in a while, there'll be an auction in one of those group pages. So everybody in the group gets noticed on it. But you're just going to Facebook, and 90% of the people are using their phone. So you go to Facebook, you go to live, you put your phone, my holder's over there. You put your phone on your holder, and you aim it to the product, and you're off and running. But when you're looking at the auction, if you click on the picture, it brings it full screen and the chat's on the right. So you just follow the chat.
I know, but my question was, I know when Bonnie was doing it, we did not see, but she was running it also as well on her Facebook page. But when somebody was bidding from Facebook, while you were in the auction on her YouTube channel, you couldn't see that person bidding, so it made it confusing of who was bidding where.
Yeah. This is strictly just Facebook.
Okay.
And you're not using StreamYard to do it. You're just using Facebook Live.
Right. But what I'm saying is with the auctions, though, with them bidding on Facebook and then you're on YouTube watching their channel on YouTube.
You don't see it on YouTube.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
you're only on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what my point was on that one, because of the fact you don't see it. And so when they're saying, oh, I have a bid here, it's like, well, where is it? You don't see it in the chat. And so that's why I was asking.
But on the other hand, if you're only on Facebook and you're in one of those groups,
and that's fine, right?
Yeah, and you have thousands of users, you don't need YouTube. You don't need anything else.
Right, exactly. I want to say have a great day, Rhonda. Hope to see you in another chat down the road during the weekend, and have a good one. Take care.
Bye, Rhonda. Bye.
All right. Well, it's been 2.5 hours, and I don't want to go too much longer because I got things I need to get done. But again, I love enjoying the conversations that we have. So look out for the thumbnails for next week. As we start a new week, I will have all that out by Sunday, of course, at the latest. And as I always say, thank y'all so much for coming out and supporting the channel and showing your love and support. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And then once the video is going live, don't forget to try to be the first one to make a comment so you can get your points for the Pie Point giveaway. And I want to see if Money from Mars, if you can email me, I want to talk to you a little bit more information about those other flavors, because I love caramel. And so, yes, I definitely want to see about those. And so please email me and I'll contact you back on the conversation. And so, as I say always, and also if I don't see you again until the shows or whatever this weekend on tomorrow, simply have a happy birthday, and I hope you have a good and blessed day and a great weekend for that. Thrift Lobster's leaving as well. So I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out and supporting the channel. And as I always say before we end each and every show, love is free, love always, and please be kind to one another and always think of others as you're doing things in talking in chats and being nice to each and every one of y'all. And as I always say, thank y'all and have a great weekend. See y'all next week.